Yeah.
Hello, Dee. I'm so glad to see you here again. And
Hi.
this time we're having a bit of a different, more exciting, different kind of conversation. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks, Karina. How are you? How are you
I'm
doing?
awesome, thank you. And it's a beautiful
Yay.
day here in California. So I'm going,
Wonderful.
it's
Wonderful.
beautiful, bright blue. What is your weather like in the UK? Am I
We
making you
finally,
jealous?
no, we finally had some sunshine.
Wow.
For
That is
10
pretty
minutes.
awesome.
And now it's raining again. But it was fun while it lasted.
Exactly. At least you had a little bit.
Yeah, I ran out quick. Later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, right?
Yeah, we're kind of on the good side of summer still, so there's hope, for
Yes, yes.
more minutes of sun.
It's
Oh
one way
well.
to appreciate the sunshine for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just whatever little bit we can get, just wring it out. But yeah, no, it's been good. All
Good,
in
good.
all, yeah, and
And
just general, working on the writing projects and finished the little book Detained.
oh, that is so cool. That is exciting, exciting.
Getting ready for the 4th of July.
Haha. So the 4th of July has two meanings, right? I'm here in California, so for me, it's Independence Day and all those
Yeah,
exciting things.
yeah,
Fireworks.
yeah.
And for you, it's also going to be fireworks, right?
Why
Because you're
not?
launching your book, right?
Exactly. Oh, I forgot about the book. I'm just having fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and what a good day for it. And your book's going to be out too. So hopefully we'll have a joint launch and celebrate both, all three. Independence, basically.
Yes,
Freedom.
yes, it's perfect.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah.
so my book will be out as well. So we'll do this
Yes.
awesome joint launch. So I'm
Brilliant.
excited for that.
And
And it's perfect. It's
what's your
perfect on the 4th of July.
it really is. And what is your book called, Karina? Because I didn't catch it the last time we were chatting. So
Maybe
what's
because I
the
didn't
name?
tell you. It's called
Oh,
the
there you
clank.
go.
It's called the clank of chains. Everything's better
Okay.
with peanut butter.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, yes.
Brilliant,
So,
brilliant.
so maybe you can remember what peanut butter, how important peanut butter becomes in our lives when we are
I
detained,
do
right?
remember. I remember it very well. To this day, I still put a dollop of peanut butter in the porridge every morning. Treasure the memories.
Yes, that changed your life
Yeah.
forever, right? Well,
Yeah,
the
and the
way you
peanut
ate,
butter front.
the way you
Yeah,
ate it,
absolutely.
your oatmeal
Yeah,
changed
it's not the
everything.
same without peanut butter. Yeah, that was our breakfast and our kind of anytime snack. A big bowl of the microwave oatmeal and a
Yes,
dollop of peanut butter.
yeah,
So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense because I mean we were both in that place at the same time. So it might be a little bit of an inside joke, but if people read the book, they'll get it. They'll,
exactly, exactly. Well, that's what it's about.
yeah.
So
They
it's
might even we might even start a trend.
that could be fun. So
Yeah, we might
yes,
even start a new cereal brand
oh yes,
called
peanut butter oats.
Peanut Butter Clank. Clanks. Yeah, we need to work on that. Back
Gonna
to
have
the
to work
drawing board.
a bit on the name, but yeah, that could work. It could work.
Chain flakes. Peanut butter chain flakes. No, 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 no. We work on that some more.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
No, that doesn't work. No. Oh well,
So
we'll get there.
How did you feel writing about this? I mean, because I'm going through the process. I wrote it. I'm going through the process again and again, and
Yeah.
it keeps taking us back. So it's a big emotional download, really, and
Yeah,
therapeutic.
it is.
How
Yeah.
did you feel about writing, and was it difficult to do?
No, it felt good. It felt like I needed to do it. It felt very therapeutic, cathartic. I needed to get it out of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I needed to do it. And once, you know, once I finished the little book, I just felt like a big weight had been lifted, you
Yes.
know,
Yes.
and now I want to share the story. And I'm sure you feel similar. How did you
Yes.
feel, Karina,
Yes.
when after you went while you were writing yours? How did you feel?
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
feel
It
similar?
took me back. Yes, it took me back through a lot of processes and things, but it
Yeah,
did. It is, and it felt like it's something that needed to go out, something that people need to read and learn from, because
yeah,
there's so many lessons. In hindsight,
yeah,
of course, there's
yeah,
so many lessons and so many things that people can learn from and grow. Because it's
yeah.
not really about for me. It's not about being in detention and getting out. It's actually
Mm-hmm.
it's a more of a global kind of thing, especially
Yeah,
now with COVID, where people
yeah,
are in detention in their own houses without knowing.
yeah,
So the book can actually help them get out of their own detention and
yeah,
and and
yeah,
get find freedom. So
yeah.
it's been an exciting process.
Yeah, yeah, good. And for you, did you, like I was explaining some of my experiences last time, but did you, while you were in there, did you feel, you know, what were you learning while you were in there? Was there, you know, any new thoughts, new realizations about your own coping skills, you know, about yourself?
One big thing was keeping active, just walking and
Right.
walking and walking and walking and walking,
Yeah,
round
yeah,
and round and
yeah.
round.
Right.
And journaling as well. I journaled a lot.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So
Um,
it's a good way to manage the energy,
yes, yes. And I
you
think
know.
probably one of the most important things was the sisterhood, the connection that we made.
Yeah.
Because the probability of us meeting anywhere would have
Yeah.
been, it wouldn't have happened
No.
ever.
Wow. Yeah,
So,
exactly. That's pretty
um,
amazing. Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
amazing. So those are the kind of things that are amazing because of the friendships that
Mm.
you make.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the sisterhood that I felt, I don't think I felt anywhere before, because you
No.
you connect with people because you're forced to connect.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not with
it's a
everybody,
different world.
yes,
No, that's right.
not with
Certain
everybody,
people.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the people you connect with, you connect with, and you
Yeah.
just you
Yeah.
just have this synergy and this closeness and this um generosity, I think would be the right term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And to learn from each other as well, and to have gone through a similar experience, um, that's special too, that we can actually relate to each other
Yes.
and with the other girls that we made friends with. Because the thing is, what I find interesting and what others might find interesting is the people who are in there, they probably have this hazy notion that is a bunch of drug lords and I don't know, gangs and prostitutes and criminals, and it's us. It was us. People like us, you know, and
I
that's
know.
going to shed a lot of light, you know, on that will kind of I think a lot of people will be surprised,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
and the
yes.
other two as well, and then a lot of the other asylum seekers from Latin America, they were just normal working people, you know, and people have this idea that it's just criminals, you
I
know, and
know, right?
I'd like to shed light on the
Yes.
truth, you know, and the majority of people in there are just people seeking a better life, and people like me who were backpacking around Mexico teaching English, and I stepped into the wrong building, you know, and I mean that is good. Hopefully that might help
Yes.
other backpackers out there. And because I didn't know that you weren't meant to go in the building without the actual visa. I thought that was the building you went in to get the visa. So, that might help. Because if I'd heard that from somebody, I'd be glad to know that information.
Yes.
Nobody
Yes.
told me. So, and I mean, your story is different because you were actually, weren't you already living in the States or something? I don't actually know how you came to be in there. I knew you were originally from South Africa. Is that right?
Yeah.
And
Originally from South Africa.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you come to be in there? I mean, I don't quite know the whole story. Maybe you want to save that for the book. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I basically got arrested because of a visa overstay. My visa had
Okay.
expired.
Right.
Yes, and the interesting part is getting arrested and being treated like a criminal. Well, I
Right.
can. One thing I can say for sure is that now I can put that on my bucket list. I've actually been arrested. I've had
Yeah.
shackles and
Yeah.
handcuffs, and
Yeah.
it's an interesting, scary, very, very scary experience.
Yeah.
But the good
Yeah.
thing is that I'm
Yeah.
here and I can tell the tale.
Yeah, that's right. That's the main thing. I
Yeah.
mean, to go through that as an innocent person, I felt the same. I mean, I was absolutely innocent. I'd done zero wrong. I've I looked up information online. It said you have to apply for the entry form at the terminal to get the visa. Did that, and to be arrested and shackled and the ankle cuffs and the belly chain
No,
as an innocent person was just mind-blowing. And there's nothing you can do.
yeah.
You're saying, wow, stop, get off, go away.
No,
Leave
you
me
can't.
alone.
You can't.
And
can't.
it's a bizarre experience. It really is. And as you say, as an innocent, it's bad enough if you'd actually done something, but as a completely innocent person, it felt wrong. It really did. So yeah, I think we both went through that whole, well, it was like an assault, really, to be treated that way. It felt inhumane and unjust to be treated that way, and then to see the other people in, I don't know if you went to a holding cell as well, but wow, that was unreal. It was 15, 14, 15 women squashed into a tiny cell.
Yeah.
That's wrong. So yeah, it was shocking. I mean, I was in there. I was shocked. So I'd be shocked to find out about these things, so to experience it, and then eventually to get to the bigger detention center where we met. That was kind of like, it was almost like a holiday camp compared to the tiny cell.
True.
But still, it wasn't right, though, to have the freedom taken away for no reason, And I remember one of the guards said, well, we're treating you okay, aren't we? I said, well, am I free to go? No, you have to stay there. Oh, well, that's not very nice. So yeah, I think we both went through a lot, really. And you were in there longer than I was, so wow. I guess you kind of adjusted by the time I arrived.
Yes. It had become my home almost. But
yeah, home sweet home.
Yeah. But I mean, compared to some people, I hadn't been there long. Some people had been there for 2 years or whatever.
Wow.
So, but in hindsight, I can say that I had many blessings out of it. And maybe
that's right.
That's exactly what had to happen to make me wake up and start learning things. Like, if you want something, speak up, because hey, if you don't speak up, you get nothing. Not disrespectfully at all, but you need to tell people what you want, what you need, because people don't know.
Yeah.
So
no, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, because I wasn't, I could understand if I was an asylum seeker, but I wanted to go back to Mexico. They were like, no, once you enter the US building on the border, you can't go back.
You can't
So
go back.
I mean,
No.
they wouldn't let me go back. It was I thought they would either grant or deny entry, but to actually handcuff me and arrest me and hold me captive for 3 weeks. No, please let me just go back to Mexico. It's right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if I was an asylum seeker, it would be a whole different story. I would be similar to you and some of the other people. I would be doing my best to do it right, to do it by the book, and hope for justice. But to think I wasn't even doing that. Just leave me alone. But they wouldn't have it. They just put me in the van and drove me underground and threw me in that tiny cell and treated me like a criminal. And and it just seems shocking, really. So I do want, I mean, I've got two angles. I want my personal story told for my own sense of justice and therapy and whatnot, but I do want to shed light on these places too, because the people I met in there were good people. And the world needs to know that they're not a bunch of low-life criminals. They're just decent people, and for whatever reason they're in that predicament, and if anything they need help. They don't need to be abused, basically. So my heart goes out to them, and that's partly for me writing my little book was a little sense of trying to just shed light to get a little bit of justice out there, in some way, big or small, I don't know, but I'm trying at least. And and I think we both dealt with it well, considering, I think some people would take a few years to recover. We're just writing a book about it instead, having a party.
Right.
Fireworks.
Exactly. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't just lie. And it's important for people to understand. And if people can learn as well from it, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
So
hope so. I hope so.
You hope so, and it can shed light on certain things. And
that's right. And also just to get people thinking outside of their little worlds, their little bubbles, and to put themselves in other people's shoes, the people that I met in there, they've gone through a lot. I met one girl who'd walked for like hundreds of miles, and then to be, instead of meeting some love and nurturing and care and help, she was treated like a criminal at the end of walking thousands or hundreds of miles. That's heartbreaking, and the world, people need to know that what these people are going through, they're human beings, they're not criminals, that they need help. That's it, really. And the more people that become aware of these situations that are going on in these kind of places, hopefully the tide will turn, to get a little bit, get some humanity back, so we're doing what we can, at least. And I mean, I think we both, we're telling our stories. I mean, I haven't read your book yet. You haven't read mine.
No,
it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see, when our paths met up.
And the different perspectives.
We'll have to
do
it. Yeah, and we'll have to do a third book at some point,
exactly,
about our story, like how we met.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like you, I feel in many ways it was, well, I think that's partly our disposition, is to look for the good in things, and the good that came from it for me, it taught me patience, because I couldn't just leave. So
Yes.
I had
Yes.
to be patient. And
Yes.
I'm quite quite a proactive type.
Yes.
I like to get things done, and I had to be patient, so that was a lesson in itself, and then once adapted to the place, just to learn, to observe, how the people were, all the different people, not just the detainees, but the actual I don't know, what were they called,
The
Mrs.
guards.
The
Yeah.
guards.
I don't know, with the
Yeah.
officers.
That
Yeah.
was the officers. That was interesting too, to see all the different personality
Yes.
types, see
Yes.
how the power went to some of their heads, and other ones were friendly and kind. And that was interesting, to
Yes.
me. I'm interested in human nature. So I just switched into, the anthropological mode. I put that hat on and I was like, I'll write about this.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
was,
It was
for me,
very
that was,
interesting.
once I'd adapted to the situation, yeah, I thought I'm going to try and learn from this. But yeah, it was something, that's for sure, and we actually both know, we were both there. So yeah, so hopefully our books will be out on the 4th, and more books hopefully too. I mean, what are your, I mean, this particular book, and more books hopefully. You've got what other projects? You've probably got lots more books.
Yeah,
in
I've got a
store.
lot of I'll probably make this a series, because I've got other ideas.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, I've got other books that I need to just get out that have also lying there in its time. So I'll see. I'll see.
Yeah.
But it's this book, and this is a big learning thing. It's my first book.
Yeah.
So I know that you've published others.
Yeah.
But this is my first
couple.
book.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I've been writing. It's one of my passions for a long time, but it's only these last few years that I thought I'm actually going to focus on it properly. So I'm enjoying it, but like you, I've got other ideas. I've got a lot of my travel stories. I want to, similar to you, there's a series of stories, but I thought this is a good one to start with for sure.
Yes.
So, and hopefully we'll get some loyal readers that will want to read more. So
that'll be good.
Maybe once it's an introduction, isn't it?
It is. But it's quite an introduction too.
It is. Here we are.
It's not a small one. It's like, watch this. I mean, so
we're out.
So it's going to be interesting. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. So, and you've got more links than I do. You've got a podcast. I've just got like my Instagram and my YouTube, but I mean we'll get there,
Yes. So this show will go out probably on the 1st of July, so people can get a taste of what we're doing. And I'll put all the links at the bottom. What I'll also do is I'll create a contest, so people can, if they share this and they come to our launch party that we're going to have on the 3rd of July, right? Because the 4th of July there's going to be too many fireworks. So we'll have the launch, our launch on the night before. So what we'll do is we'll do a contest and then announce the winners on that day. And then obviously once the launch is done, then we'll send out the books. So we'll do some prizes, and that should be a lot of fun.
That sounds great, Karina.
I'm
looking forward to it.
Down there, and we're looking forward. Come and listen to us and come and read the books. And share and tell us what you think.
That's right. Exciting. Get to know us.
Nice.
We can have some interesting chats.
Very interesting on all sorts of topics.
All sorts of topics. Yeah, peanut butter, prison guards. I mean, it's endless.
It's endless.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. So I've got as I say, my book's nearly, well, it's ready to launch. And then when yours is finished, I guess on the 4th, they'll be out. So
yes,
what a great day for it,
yes,
you know,
Independence
Day.
I know. I think it's a perfect day. And
we'll
look out. We'll have posts out on social media. We'll just share so that people can find out more. But the contest details will be in the show notes. And remember, so your book's called Detained, right?
Detained by Dee Lee. Here's a little can you see?
That is pretty cool. That is a cool picture. Very nice, very nice. Very cool cover.
It's So I'll send you some pictures on WhatsApp for the links, maybe, you know, maybe a little bit of the
blurb.
Yes. And my email. You've got the Instagram and the YouTube. Yes, and I'm planning to do a bit more on YouTube too, to promote these books.
Okay, so if we good.
I mean, I'm going to maybe read some little bits from there, some excerpts, and just hopefully generate some interest, you know.
That'll be great. That'll be great. Yeah, so we can share those too. Just take.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least we've made a start, you know, where we're trying to turn those old lemons into this lemonade. So, you know, we're doing it.
Beautiful, sweet one too.
Yeah. And what a wonderful way to try and turn, you know, a very scary, stressful situation into something positive, you know. So I think well done us, you know. Yeah. Well done us. So I guess so our next little meetup will be on the 3rd, right?
Yes. So on the 3rd, we'll invite some people, and whoever wants to come, you're all invited.
Right.
And let's just have a bit of a launch, a bit of a party, do things, and just.
Okay, that'll be fun. Yeah. Okay. And all our wonderful friends can share the links and spread the word to the world. Yeah. Sounds good to me, Karina.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you, Dee. So Detained by Dee Lee, and we will see you on the 3rd. And Clank of Chains by
by
Karina Lee.
Yes.
We will see you on the 3rd.
Wonderful.
Okay. And remember to share everything, because the more you share, the more you get a chance to win these awesome books and other prizes as well. So share to everybody.
Yes.
Share the fun, and we'll see you on the 3rd.
And don't forget, what is it? How's it go? Sharing is caring.
Exactly. Exactly that. And you learn that the hard way.
We all have to care. Yeah. Okay. Great, Karina. All right. Well,
yes.
Lovely to see you again. And
thank you.
I guess see you soon.
See you soon. And
it'll be fun. We'll invite a few friends, each of us, for our little party.
That'll be awesome.
Launch party. Yay.
Awesome.
Okay. Brilliant.
Thank you. And we'll see you soon.
All right. So
and see you, everybody.
I don't know how to hang up. Bye, everybody. Take care, everybody. Lots of love.
Bye, everyone. See you. And we will
take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'll hang up if I can find out how.